A 73-year-old Mrs. Rosita M. Lumay was a native of Purok Siete, Sitio Cabico, Barangay Hanlod, Batuan, Bohol. She is married to Mr. Domingo P. Lumay at the age of 18 and they were blessed with 9 children. She started weaving basket at a very young age of 7. And at the age of 15, she started weaving the basket alone, cutting of bamboos, and making bamboo strips for basket weaving and wrapping the basket. Mrs. Rosita M. Lumay learned to weave basket by just watching from her mother, Mrs. Candelaria L. Macabudbud, doing basket weaving. She was determined to know basket weaving because her mother always told them that they don't have any other source of living except basket weaving. Basket weaving has been part of their life. At the age of 7, Rosita started making basket. At the young age, she doesn't experience maglaag sa silingan, playing with the other children because she is making basket whole day long during weekend, and she is in Batuan Public Market selling baskets during Sunday together with her mother. At the age of 15, Rosita started making basket alone, from cutting of bamboos, making bamboo strips, weaving the basket, and wrapping the basket. Bamboo combs are hard and flexible, but can easily be split lengthwise into strips and threads for weaving. Many different bamboo species can be used, but the best is those with long internodes. The processing techniques for making bamboo splits are briefly described as bamboo combs, knot removal, cross-cutting, splitting, stripping, width sizing, and smoothing. The narrow tip of the comb and the stout bamboo rhizome are removed before the combs are cross-cut to length. Remove the waxy epidermis and nodal flange. The waxy epidermis and nodal flange should be removed from comb surface, preferably on the day of cutting, to guarantee the brightness and smoothness of the combs. The nodal flange is removed first, and then the combs are fixed to a frame, and the waxy epidermis is removed by scraping gently and evenly with a sharp knife, without damaging the surface appearance. There are 2 procedures for splitting bamboo combs. The first involves making cut lines 2 to 3 centimeters apart and then splitting into pieces with a knife. Another method is to split the combs in half longitudinally and then further split them into sections based on size of split required. Attention should be paid to ensuring smooth passage of the knife through the nodes. Bamboo splits should be put on frames in open air and dried under the sun with the green skin side upward. The air drying process continues until the bamboo skin turns light yellow or yellowish white. To retain their natural beauty, the bamboo splits should not be exposed to rain. Production of bamboo strips and threads. Split bamboo parts vertically along the radius of the cross section into bamboo strips. Bamboo strips can then be cut into bamboo threads according to the requirements for the final products. All the bamboo strips should be of same width and same thickness, and each strip should be of equal width and thickness throughout its length. Strips must be straight and smooth. To lay out 5 reeds parallel to one another, with about 3/8 of a space between them. Weave a 6th reed perpendicularly through the other 5. Bring the 6th reed over the 1st reed, under the 2nd, over the 3rd, under the 4th, and over the 5th reed. Weave 6 more reeds in this manner, making sure that they are parallel to the 6th reed. For making basket with handle, the 3rd reed of the layout must be stronger and longer than all reeds because it must be bent as a basket's handle. Of the center of the 5 spokes. You will now have 13 spokes. You'll be putting the weaver in the split. Before weaving another thread, put 2 sticks under the layout to support the base in a diagonal position. Bend the reeds that stick out from the square base into an upward position. These bent reeds are called spokes. Bending them will make it easier to weave, and these spokes will act as the support for the basket. attaching and weaving new reeds through the spokes. Make sure that you don't pull too hard on the corners because that will make your spokes bend inward and you lose your basket's shape. Stop weaving once you reach your desired height. Push or pull the woven rows down towards the base as you weave. Ensure that there is no space between the base and the rows. Start pressing or pulling from the base and move up to the newer reed as you go. A properly packed basket should have a nicely arched base, straight, parallel spokes, properly spaced corner, and tight weaver rows. Stop weaving your last reed after you have woven 4 spokes past the split spokes. Spokes. The spokes should be 1/2 to 2 inches higher than the last woven reed. Fold the spokes towards the inside of the basket over the top row of reeds. Ensure that each spoke lies flat against the inside of the basket. Around the top row of the basket and pin it to the basket. Anchor the new reed by weaving its bottom end into the top rows inside the basket. This reed is called the lacer. Continue wrapping the lacer around the pinned reed, circling the circumference of the basket. Tight thoroughly the wrapping reeds of the lacer to finish.